part in this story?
Come to find out, you know, Jay-Z, Jigga was supposed to have been the one who blew the whistle on the whole ordeal. On the whole ordeal, the fact that they was having these underground secretive meetings.
Hold on. So basically what you trying to say that...
I ain't trying to say a motherfucking thing. I just said it, ninja. Fuck you mean what I'm trying to say? What's wrong with you goddamn interviewees? Nigga, I ain't trying to say shit. I said Jigga blew the whistle.
He snitched.
He told him, he would have told them people, man. And all hell broke loose. And then from that point on, all 5 of them companies.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact.
What's good, y'all? It is my man. So DJ Academics went on Instagram and he captioned, so Jay-Z was asked about the diddler by Mario Zepp, and he said Diddy is a great icon and deserves space. You know, and I believe like Jay-Z was rehearsing that one, man. Like, you know, I feel like he stumbled on his word a little bit. You know, he wanted to, you know, articulate what he was planning to say better. But, you know, that's just the escape type of approach, you know, so y'all don't ask too much question and he don't say too much. But people saying that Jay-Z's trying to, you know, flew the country right now. You know, he's trying to get away. Jay-Z's smelling the smoke and it's right there next to him, man. People saying that Jay-Z's next, all of that shit, man. Man, listen, I cannot speak on assuming. I cannot assume. I want more information. Listen, we heard through the years that Jay-Z has done some dog shit, man, but not as how much we have heard about Diddy. At this point, man, I'm convinced that Diddy is a monster. You know, but for Jay-Z, I'm still like processing everything, man. I'm still like, ooh, let's go. You know what I mean? Because Jay-Z is more diplomatic than Diddy. Jay-Z know how to hide his dirt. Diddy is just a wild monster. You know, I do not know who's Satan and who's Lucifer. But both of them go together.
I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy. And I see a lot of people, yay. I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this nigga up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit. Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime? And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, you know, because we get ashy. But you know, you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know.
Hold up, man. Look at your screen, man. Look at your screen. This is a rare moment of Diddy having the best moment of his life with Jay-Z right now. Like, this is like the best moment of Diddy life, you know. This is like an exclusive.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's glittering. It truly is about the Benjamin. Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
what the fuck did Puff just say?
Nobody's going to acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
You're having a good time, yo. Your Usher made it in. Hey, yo.
LeBron James comments on P. Diddy getting arrested and basically saying that he had a weird feeling today was the day the feds will actually catch up to Diddy. I guess we can all confirm that LeBron James was the anonymous tipster that gave him. No. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a glass of water, y'all. This is nasty word. Y'all remember before a couple months ago that we saw that LeBron James was saying, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Some people will say that LeBron James should go to jail. Chill out, y'all, alright? We all know that this is a troll post. Well, it is actually true that P. Diddy did go to jail, though. But I mean, about LeBron James' whole situation is crazy, and that's lies. But it's still funny just to see that. Feel me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the whole P. Diddy situation and LeBron James. But you Ray Snow, what's up? I'm not.
Conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs threatened and coerced victims to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. Combs had been living there for several weeks. A person with knowledge of the investigation told NBC News the arrest was based on a sealed indictment brought by the Southern District of New York. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
This is incredibly disturbing footage, so I do want to warn our viewers, as you did. But as you said, Cassie's lawsuit, which was filed in November of 2023 and then was quickly settled overnight, it did open the floodgates. But in that complaint, Jake, she details an incident that she alleged happened in March of 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles, physically assaulted by Diddy. Now our team in the LA Bureau, we have got our hands on that surveillance footage, and it appears to corroborate Cassie's claims identically.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
You have it all figured out. You really do. You got a key to the city. You're licking toads. Yeah. I mean, and apparently you survived it. Did you have to use the ambulance or was just there? In case.
No, they have to use the ambulance.
You didn't have to use the ambulance.
By being incredibly healthy and her death being, well, shady. Rumors about the alleged affair between Jay-Z and Kathy sparked after she was spotted at a Las Vegas nightclub partying with Jay-Z and Diddy. It didn't take long for people to start connecting the dots and figuring out that Kathy was Jay-Z's mistress. Kathy had enough of living a double life and decided that it was finally time to tell her story, and that's when she was offed. First responders to the scene felt her death was suspicious, and NYPD officers speculated that, quote, someone might have given Kathy a bad drug.
The boy, I guess, is, serious about his sports. Puffy is said to be a helicopter dad, shows up and, you know what helicopter parenting is. Anyway, a helicopter dad. So apparently the team had practice early in the morning and Justin had missed quite a few practices and then he wasn't performing suitable to whoever's watching over the team. I guess they would call that the coach.
We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement At least there are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
As federal agents combed through Diddy's Miami Beach mansion, they encountered a scene devoid of life, with the property appearing eerily uninhabited. Electronics were confiscated and several of Diddy's staff members underwent questioning, only to be released later. Attorney Aaron Dyer, representing Diddy, vehemently condemned the raid as an excessive use of force, emphasizing that Diddy cooperated fully with authorities and was never detained. Dyer's statements hint at a brewing legal battle, portraying Diddy as an innocent victim of baseless accusations. As the media frenzy surrounding the raid subsided, life on Star Island gradually resumed its normal pace, albeit with lingering questions and speculation swirling around the Mogul's opulent residence.
A new civil lawsuit claims Sean Diddy Combs repeatedly passed off dancer and adult film actress Adria English to be sexually assaulted by partygoers during events at his New York and Miami houses between 2006 and 2009.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage.
Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. Because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man,
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. But I'm not scared of being the competition. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't. All of these shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my p in front of all my people at my agency. I told him no, what y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian, but in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the shortcuts. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
Joining me very quickly, and I want to circle back to you, Kiala, about Sean Puffy Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, spinning. I mean, this guy is a master promoter, okay? And the allegation is that Combs aided and abetted his son in this attack.
You heard about him catching the sexual assault on the little designer dude?
Yep.
Right. Him. Imagine you got 2 7-foot-tall, swole guys in dresses, cornering you in a hotel in a bedroom. You finna be scared. Facts. So like, I distinctly remember going to a Diddy party. All the waitresses topless.
Right.
I will let you tell it.
No, you're
No, I want you to tell it.
You really are the best. You're proving it here today. As much as I'm proving it, you proving it. You proving it. Yeah, that wasn't the thing. It wasn't, people say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like, no, not they offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need another one. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir.
Now to a CNN exclusive, the Department of Justice may be taking steps to indict music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
2 sources close to the investigation tell us that a federal grand jury may soon hear from Diddy's accusers. Since November, Combs has been named in 8 civil lawsuits, 7 of them directly accusing him of sexual assault.
I mean, in the beginning, like the first 3.5 years, he was, like the first 3-4 months, he was really nice, but then after that, he started being an so.
Shocking new accusations. His alleged victim humiliated and traumatized. Diddy's legal troubles just got bigger, less than 48 hours after his somber mea culpa.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Extra has obtained this explosive new 15-page lawsuit filed by model Crystal McKinney. She claims he got her drunk and high with a joint that was laced with what she says was a narcotic or other intoxicating substance.
Arrest of a former SU basketball walk-on player, Brendan Paul, who's part, police say, of a sex trafficking investigation of rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs. Paul is accused in court documents of being Combs' drug mule.
What they're looking for, because it was going on the premises of sex, they're looking for pictures of girls that may appear to be underage. Context. Like they in the act. That's what they're looking for. So now, they're gonna go through all those devices. If somebody got any kind of weird fetishes that they got little kids or little girls or something like that, in any kind of pictures or any kind of photos that they took out of that, it's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out. Man. And you know what's so crazy is, bro, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. Yo, man, I should have saw, he told me he should have saw this coming with Cassie and the way he treated women when he slapped his mother. And I was like, he did what?
Yo, I did it. Told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother, nigga. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts.
He said, I'ma drug them out. I'ma get them all on drugs. And I'ma pimp their ass out to in the studio. He said, yo, I'ma drug their ass out and pick them out and pimp them out to my...
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
And I know people gonna think that, you know, yo, this is all what Gene wanted to see. But now, listen here, man. The devil got a purpose, God got a plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? The devil got his purpose, but God got a plan. You understand? And it's all in God's plan, man. You understand? To let people see, because a lot of people wasn't believing that this stuff even existed, brother. A lot of people didn't even think that this was, that, you know, Cassie was telling lies, Gene been telling lies, Lil Rob been telling lies, everybody lying on Diddy. But Diddy told the truth.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything?
Yeah,
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
You could indict a ham sandwich, but the Southern District of New York has a 98.2 conviction rate. All right, for those who don't know, if you got 100 people, only 1.28 or something like that, 1.8, only 1.8 has won against them.
Bowie Baz, a rapper known for always speaking his mind, has recently voiced his support for Diddy, the legendary Bad Boy Records mogul. Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs, is facing a serious legal battle after being denied bail. The charges against him are severe, including accusations of sexual assault and kidnapping. Bowie, always unafraid of controversy, stepped forward to offer his opinion on the situation, sparking a heated debate. His comments, particularly on Diddy's private parties and alleged behavior, have drawn both support and backlash. Diddy's legal troubles have put him in the spotlight once again, but this time, it's for all the wrong reasons. The so-called freak-offs, which are private and extravagant gatherings Diddy allegedly hosted, have become a central part of the case. Prosecutors claim that illegal activities, including sexual exploitation, took place during these events. Bowie, however, sees things differently. In his view, these parties and the behavior associated with them have been exaggerated. He claims that this kind of lifestyle, particularly among male celebrities and hip-hop artists, is common in the entertainment world. Bowie argues that flying women across state lines for consensual sexual encounters is not unusual in the celebrity circle. He points out that many famous people, especially in the music and entertainment industries, have a certain lifestyle that involves such behavior. In his opinion, it's unfair to demonize Diddy's actions or label the women involved as victims if they were willing participants. He even went as far as to suggest that giving these women money afterwards shouldn't be seen as prostitution, but rather as a gesture of goodwill, what he called a little change to help them out before they head home. However, while Bowie is quick to defend Diddy, he does acknowledge that Diddy may need professional help. His comments came after disturbing surveillance footage surfaced, reportedly showing Diddy assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie. Bowie's defense of Diddy, especially in light of these accusations, has divided public opinion. Some people agree with Bowie's perspective, seeing the charges as exaggerated, while others are outraged, believing that Bowie is downplaying the seriousness of the situation. The debate has taken over social media, with both sides expressing strong opinions. New York prosecutors, on the other hand, are not taking the allegations lightly. They argue that the activities in question were not consensual, directly challenging Bowie's defense. They have also labeled Diddy as a flight risk, meaning they believe there's a chance he could try to flee the country to avoid prosecution. This concern about Diddy potentially escaping justice played a major role in the court's decision to deny him bail. Prosecutors are treating this case with the utmost seriousness, and as it moves forward, it's clear that the public is torn on how to interpret both the accusations against Diddy and Bowie's outspoken defense. The legal troubles surrounding Sean Diddy Combs have only escalated in recent months. One of the major developments came when an indictment was unsealed, revealing details about police raids conducted at Diddy's residences in Los Angeles and Miami. These raids, carried out by federal authorities, uncovered a range of items that have raised even more questions about what was happening behind the scenes at Diddy's properties. Among the items seized were drugs and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant, which were labeled as FREAKOFF supplies in the indictment. These discoveries have added more complexity to an already high-profile case. The large quantity of baby oil and lubricant, in particular, has sparked speculation about the nature of the events that took place at Diddy's homes. While some may view these items as evidence of the alleged misconduct, others, like Bowie, may argue that they don't necessarily prove any illegal activity. Nonetheless, the items have become a central part of the case, with prosecutors likely to use them as key pieces of evidence as they build their case against Diddy. Diddy was arrested in Manhattan following a grand jury indictment. Although the exact charges against him have not been fully revealed to the public, the arrest has sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. His attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has expressed frustration with the way the case is being handled. He claims that Diddy, who he describes as a successful entrepreneur and philanthropist, is being unfairly targeted by the legal system. Agnifilo argues that while Diddy is not perfect, he is certainly not a criminal. He called on the public to withhold judgment until all the facts of the case have been revealed. Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, confirmed Diddy's arrest and promised to provide more information once the full indictment is released. This arrest is just the latest in a long series of legal challenges for the music mogul, who has found himself at the center of numerous investigations and lawsuits over the years. Many of these legal battles have involved accusations of serious misconduct, and the current case is shaping up to be one of the most significant. One of the most high-profile lawsuits Diddy has faced in recent years was filed in November 2023 by his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. In that lawsuit, Cassie accused Diddy of sexual assault and other forms of misconduct. The lawsuit was settled just a day later, with Diddy issuing a public apology on social media. While the quick settlement may have put an end to that particular legal battle, it did little to quiet the ongoing controversy surrounding Diddy. In fact, more lawsuits followed in the wake of the settlement. Among the additional lawsuits was one filed by Don Richard, a former member of the girl group Danity Kane. Richard accused Diddy of abusive behavior and harassment during her time working with him. Another lawsuit was filed by Joy Dickerson-Neal, who also accused Diddy of misconduct. These cases have added to the growing pile of legal troubles facing the music mogul. In December, another lawsuit surfaced, this one alleging that Diddy and singer Aaron Hall were involved in sexual assault incidents dating back to the 1990s. The lawsuit brought back attention to earlier accusations against Diddy and further complicated his legal situation. Then, in March of this year, Homeland Security Investigations (HSI) carried out high-profile raids on Diddy's properties in Miami and Los Angeles. These raids were part of a larger investigation into human trafficking allegations, which have been swirling around Diddy for some time. Diddy's attorney, Aaron Dyer, strongly condemned these raids, calling them an unnecessary and excessive use of force by the authorities. Dyer claimed that Diddy had fully cooperated with law enforcement throughout the investigation and pointed out that Diddy was never detained during the raids. He reiterated his belief in Diddy's innocence and vowed to continue fighting to clear his client's name, both in court and in the court of public opinion. As the case against Diddy continues to unfold, the items seized during the raids, including the large amounts of baby oil and lubricant, are likely to play a significant role in the prosecution's case. These items, along with the broader allegations of misconduct and abuse, will shape the direction of the trial and could have serious consequences for Diddy's future. While some of Diddy's supporters, like Bowie, remain adamant in their defense of him, the accusations are serious and have the potential to cast a long shadow over his career and public reputation. Public reaction to Diddy's legal troubles has been mixed. On one hand, he has a large and loyal fan base that has stood by him through thick and thin. Many of his supporters believe that he is being unfairly targeted and that the allegations against him have been exaggerated or misunderstood. On the other hand, there is a growing number of people who feel that the evidence against Diddy is too strong to ignore. The recent revelations about the raids and the items found at his properties have only fueled speculation and concern about what was really going on behind the scenes. As the case moves forward, it remains to be seen how the legal proceedings will impact Diddy's career and legacy. The music industry, and hip-hop in particular, has seen its fair share of scandals over the years, but few have been as high-profile or as potentially damaging as the current case involving Diddy. His legal team is working hard to defend him, but with so many lawsuits and accusations piling up, the road ahead looks challenging. The case against Diddy is not just about his personal conduct, it also raises broader questions about power, influence, and accountability in the entertainment industry. As more details emerge, the public will continue to debate Diddy's guilt or innocence, and the case will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications for both his career and the entertainment world at large.